And we're back. We're back. And the players are in for game one already, which is really nice. Let's have a look at the draft. Just checking a few other things, making sure it's all set up, ready to go. Yes, we should all be good. Let's take a look at the draft. We're here in Div2. We've got... Oh, crap. I forgot which way these players are. I think it's Braedes on the left. Pancho on the right. We've got Nomad to start. Braedes picking Canberra. And then... Which is actually a very risky pick. Because you can get... You know, it can be a bit of a cheese that happens. And Braedes is the higher seed. So picking Canberra very confident there. And on the other side, we have seen Pancho take Water Nomad. So Water Nomad hype. We get to see another Water Nomad game in this tournament. Early bans were Golden Swamp and Copenhagen. And then they had to decide between Splash, Random, Pacific Islands and Nomad at the end there. So very nice. And for Civs... So, Persians were banned. Makes sense. Surprisingly, I guess somewhat surprisingly, Byzantines didn't get through. So, the other Civ with the early HP bonus for Canberra. Spanish for Nomad taken. And Mongols is also going to be played on Nomad. So, Mongols potentially the counter to the Spanish pick. I'm not sure there. So, Dravidians are going to be held back. Is that going to be a Water Nomad pick? Maybe. And then there's also Malay and Britons. And I wonder how that's going to be used. Maybe Britons with the better eco on the herdables. I don't know how they're going to play it. Malay can also be used on Canberra as well. So they've started Spanish and Mongols. So we will look to get straight into the game as we are a little bit behind. And they... Oh my God, we actually missed it. It's finished. Oh boy. Well, that was a bit unfortunate, wasn't it? All right. I'm going to have to quickly go grab the rec. That's hilarious. What does that tell you? Don't be too... I didn't think I was that slow. That's a fast game. Who saw that one coming, hey? Who wins a fast game? Just bear with me as I look to grab what we need to. Okay, what screen have I got showing here? I have Capture Age, that's all good. Swap that one over. All right, we are entering game one of this week one set between Braedes and Pancho. They're on Nomad, and it will be Mongols versus Spanish. And that is all good there and there. Okay. This is it. This is what we got. Game one. Spanish and Mongols. We won't do predictions given the game's finished. Hopefully the next game doesn't take... it takes a bit longer so we can quickly jump into it. Early game, we're going to look at speeding it up a little bit. houses. So they've TC'd a little bit far away from each other, which is nice. So there will be an elephant to fight for here. An elephant for Pancho is quite nice here. They may even fight over this one. And Pancho's got another safe one here. As for the dock, Pancho's dock quite high up nearby. Another elephant back here. Actually, very nice elephant spots for Braedes if he goes and gets this one, which I think is the plan. Yes, gets that very early. Very clean. And down it goes. And where's Braedes? Braedes got his dock out the side out there. Very handy. We get to watch these two with their builds for the time being. And see how they go. We're going out for ball number 2 now. So Pancho taking the one under his TC first. Now is that... People with more nomad ability than I can answer whether that is the right way to go about it. My mind says it's there. Like, you can't have that boar stolen. Well, you shouldn't have that boar stolen. You may as well take it later, and he probably should have fought for the ones further out. I don't know what he can see. So it feels like he can see this one down here. Had no vision over what was here to begin with. A little bit of idle time for both players. I imagine they're both going FC here. Loom is in, so Vil shouldn't go down, and doesn't. Another boar, so it's 3 boars now, and there's still a safe one at the back. I mean, this is very fortunate. It feels like, again, 2 out of 2 on Nomad, the higher seed, seemingly getting the better gen. But you can also pick it yourself. I guess the only thing that would have been extremely unfortunate is if a TC was placed like here or something. Or even just if it was here. It just would have been such an unfortunate route. I don't think that's crossable. So, very weird. But here we are into the game. Both players on the way up. Pretty much the same timing. Except Braedes is doing it 2 Vils more due to the way the idle time is, and he doesn't have loom. Pancho goes to stone. Unsurprising what the plan is there. Also on gold, so I don't know how that's going to work. So collects the gold and straight off onto wood. Don't know if there's enough res here though. Are they going to go to the same stone? Thankfully they don't. They easily could have. Off to berries. I mean, Braedes has clearly got the food, and he's bringing in another boar. Wow. And obviously Mongols as well, so just going through that at a rate of knots. Market Blacksmith and up, and Pancho is a bit slower. Probably went up too many Vils too early to make it work. Isn't idling though, so he's going to make Vils until he's able to click up. And a little bit on water as well, so Pancho's actually made a fire ship here. Should be able to click up. Oh, doesn't have the building yet. And will now, and will be up any second. Lovely. But the timing, though, 2 minutes slower. Oh, there's the Vil running around trying to drop outposts. Good vision for Braedes. Oh, and the castle's going on the face. Uh-oh. Is he there? Yep, he's got the res. Knows where to drop the TC, and oh my. That's unfortunate. No wonder this feels like it was a quick game, because that is a deadly castle. That is a deadly, deadly castle. What do you do? Now you surely just drop it on his face, right? You go forward and you do the... Yeah. Okay. Oh, Palisades! Oh, no! Oh, the micro... Oh, oh, wow. Oh, my God. That is... Eventually gets... That is why Braedes is my pick. Look at that. Look at the palisade walls and the work on the palisade walls to force that back about 6-7 tiles. Absolute nerd behavior. We love it. I mean, is the castle even going to go up? And the GG's even called before that. That is impressive by Braedes. Saw it coming. Saw it coming and stopped it with the one Manged Eye. And with that, and just absolutely brilliant stuff. Wow. There you go. There you go. That was a really quick game one. We're going to go straight into game two. Otherwise, I'm worried that they're going to have a quick game two as well. We don't want that. We will get up game two. It is on Canberra. Did I get something wrong with who drafted what civ? No, because Mongols won. So Pancho did have the pick. And Pancho's picked Canberra. So it could have been on Water Nomad. This game could have been on Water Nomad, but Pancho's decided to play it on Canberra instead. Have they picked Sudden Death? That's a serious question here. I don't think they have. Yeah, so it's Malay... Wait. Whoa. Did they get lobby settings wrong? I feel like they got lobby settings wrong because... Hang on, what? Yeah. Trust Team Braedes. Hang on, let me go to the draft. You can see the comment there. I'll just switch over to the draft for a moment. So Mongols was Braedes, and now it says it's Malay Humans. Humans and Malay were drafted. But also, it's this home map. He didn't know it was a one... I mean, it was made very clear. No, he shouldn't be allowed to... No, it's... Look... Hang on, I've just got to... Yeah, they're throwing me because I may have to admin this as they haven't picked the lobby settings correctly. That's the problem here. The problem is that the lobby settings are not done right, which means... Yeah, they can gentleman's agreement it. Well, it's not... It is a problem. The reason why I say it's a problem... Oh, no, he knows. Okay. Alright, we're just going to continue. If that's a legit... You can't. Yes. Seems like it is. Noza said in before Cumin Rams... I wasn't expecting to see any humans. That has thrown me. It's 1-0 to Braedes. We're in game two. On Canberra, which is also Braedes' home map. So maybe it was already going to be Pancho's home map anyway? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer here. We're going to watch this and we're going to see what this is like. They are... they're 12 minutes into the game. Yeah, no. Hey, look, I'm not saying the Cubans are a bad pick when you can't make a second TC. I just didn't think they would be the second pick when it's the only sudden death map in the tournament. So I'm thrown. And I also didn't think Pancho would play this over his home map. They're no Tatars, exactly. They are not the Tatars. Same part of the world, but they are not the Tatars. Similar part of the world. And yeah, very interesting. So no dock from Pancho yet. Is the idea literally just to go forward with a workshop? Game 1 was Mongols for Braedes and Spanish for Pancho. We're going to see a mill. Okay, now I'm completely thrown. Now I am completely thrown. We've seen a mill. We could have just docked. Could have just been a dock. 50 more wood. Could have been a dock. And he's up. He's up 17 pop with loom. 17 pop with loom, 3 C's. What? It could have TC'd. Yeah, it could have gone to the berries. No. Has gone for the 150 fish that is here. How much is it? 200 fish that's here. It's decided to mill that instead. Early blacksmith. And he's no doubt going to come straight forward. Braedes is expecting something. Braedes has a free fish boom in the middle. We're seeing militia now. We're seeing the forward workshop. We're going to see rams. We're going to see man-at-arms in the rams. We're seeing man-at-arms from the Malay player now. They get the free armor as well. Early rams. So this is all calculated. It's all calculated. The question is it going to work? We'll slow down now. We're going to see a tower rush to go with it. A 1 Vil tower rush. Vils are no longer being made. And the ram is out. And the second ram is out. Look, this is... I mean, this is being planned. Have we got a mill on berries? We're just long distance on berries and sheep, and we've got some sheep as well. And it's just going to be 2 rams. And what's the follow-up? We're just going straight for the TC? Really? There's only 4... Okay, this may be a quick game as well, because those rams are just going to go down. TC can just get repaired. It's an interesting strategy call. Not one that I expected to see. And now the man-at-arms... Yeah, I feel like the barracks would have been a nice little starting point there. Palisade Gate's going to come up. Tower's going to go down. I mean, someone had to try it. And we're going to see a range follow-up now. Pancho's not just going to resign. I was half expecting a resignation. But we're going to keep playing. Are we going to see a dock? Are we going to see... yeah, I mean, the pressure's been pushed back. I mean, you could probably now add a galley and then add fish behind it once you know there's no dock. What do you do? I mean, the range got deleted. Range got deleted? Scouts all the way out there. We're going to stone now. Walling up. I mean, look, I don't blame the lower seed for having a go at the end of the day. You may as well have a go, right? You may as well have a go. And now Braedes is going to come forward and tower rush as well. Probably drop it right there. There's a second stone that's now his if he wants it. 2 galleys, and those are going to be annoying. So the galleys are going to come out. Once he realizes that, can add some fish behind it, go up to Castle Age. May as well get to like 10 fishing ships, drop a second dock as well. Crazy good. Can't really go forward much more. TC's going to be there, but a tower can go down. And there is enough stone for a second tower. As I said, I didn't see the sudden death button ticked. So I got a feeling it's not gonna end the game. But I can see this game only going one way anyway. I don't know if Pancho even gets out of feudal age at this point. A nice strategy. I mean, a strategy worth going for, but it didn't quite happen in the end. And the Ram's coming forward. Ram with 1 archer in it is going to try again. As you should. Why not? Have a go. Mill is going to get battered down. Houses are going to get battered down. We've got 600 gold. Is this going to be Noz in Nessie Bonanza and just man-at-arms down a TC? Is that what we're going to see? Just run in. Is there still one at home? There is one at home. There's 2 Rams. Wow, there's actually a second Ram. Joining in. There is 1 man-at-arms at home. This man holding on the fort for the Malay. And he's going to come forward now. And the stone walls are up. He's on it. He is on it, this man. And all the man-at-arms are going to go home. There's 3 towers. Castle Age is in. And that was done. I think that's the quickest set of the tournament. That is a 2-0 for Braedes. Threw the strategy off a little bit there. Can we yell at people for not? Yes, you absolutely can, Robo. I had no idea who was drafting on which side. That would have been really nice if they did. Feel free to get annoyed at them. Even though they're not even in your div. Absolutely get annoyed at them. They should be using the correct names in the draft. Even though, as you're probably aware, it was an oversight. Wasn't in the handbook. Handbook doesn't say they have to, but yes, you can yell at them. Some things shouldn't need to be in the handbook, but maybe it does. Maybe it does.